Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Yay! Hey, we're going to do a power flow this morning, and we've worked through some pranayama all week. So let's continue that focus on the breath as we move through the asanas today, getting a little bit more energy, upping our vibration. If you're following me on the cleansing program, Cleansing for Health, Conscious Eating on Facebook, this is day one. So no coffee on board this morning. I did make it to the gym, been out walking already. So I just encourage you guys to body in motion stays in motion. Get your body moving today. And we're going to move it on the mat today. So let's go ahead and take it back. I think Stanley's in the middle of my mat. He knows it's a yoga morning. So we'll work around his little pine cones and toys he has out here. And we'll work around him. So funny. So let's go ahead and bring our feet hip width apart. Again, right under the greater trocanthers, turning the weight to the inside of the feet, and we'll lift our pinky toes. Let's see if I can, how that is. Oh, a little better, a little glare off. Good, so and we'll just start in mountain pose, taking the thigh bones back, knee extension, so we lift the knees, flex the quadriceps. Soften the booty in the back, so we move the thighs back, soften the booty, roll the shoulders back right into it, chin to the throat, and lengthening up through the crown of the head. So we always want to start in that perfect posture, nice and lengthened, longer, stronger, leaner. Let's start with a deep breath up, circle sweeping up. Oh, and exhaling out. So we're lifting the elbows to the sky, lifting the armpits to the sky. Deep, deep breath in and exhaling all the way out. Keeping in mind that a power flow is maintaining that perfect posture, the breath, and moving with strength, flexibility, and agility through our poses. It does not mean that we're going to do a bunch of headstands or handstands. We're going to be present, up our vibration. Become seated in our power, and work the body maybe a little bit more. Nice. One more time, and as we exhale, hopefully we're up at the top of our mat, circle sweeping up, swan diving down. So we're going to soften the knees, take the booty back, sweep the hands down and up. Oh, it feels so good on the back. Inhaling and exhaling. Remember, we're pressing the booty back, coming right down into that flat back. Just warming up the body. Continuing to flow. Those little swan dives. Circle sweeping all the way up, shifting the weight to the inside of the feet, thigh bones back. Exhaling, mountain pose, lateral flexion. Let's start on the left. Inhaling and exhaling. Feels good. Opening the body today. It's going to be a beautiful day. The sun's shining. It's going to be an amazing fall weekend. Nice and crisp in the mornings now. Jacket and hats. Flannel. Couple more deep breaths up. And all the way down. Let's float those arms up. Again, shift the weight to the inside of the feet, knee extension, soften the elbows. Baby little twists. Feeling the low back begin to open, still lifting the kneecaps. We feel a little motion there through the hips. Bringing some heat and energy into the body. Everything from the week, let's pack all those yummy good things that happened into our little bag. And anything else that we really don't need to carry forward from this moment, we'll just lay it off to the side. If it's not upping our vibration, it's probably not meant for us. And back to the center, all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Again, shifting the weight to the inside of the feet, lift those pinky toes. Taking the thigh bones back, softening the booty. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Feel all those muscles, especially down through the traps, as it moves down and squeezes into the low back. Tuning into the body on a little deeper level today. These big circles back. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Nice, and we'll come back to mountain pose. Sitting back into chair as we exhale, bringing the arms up so we can bring them straight out. Circle sweeping back and up, all the way down. Sweep back, up, booty moves back. We're hugging the upper inner thighs. Reach those pinky fingers back. Turn the wrist as we gently come up. We're lifting the elbows, the armpits, so we can feel that down in the forearm. So if you have a tennis elbow, move those wrists. Lead with the pinky fingers up and around, all the way up. We'll hold it here, drawing the hands down just above the knees, lifting the elbows, the armpits, and we'll lift that upper thoracic spine and draw the belly button in and up, coming back to a neutral spine, pressing the booty back and the heart center forward, and a nice, gentle, flowing, standing cat and cow. Super good today. It's been a long, busy week. We're ready for some sunshine, some laughter, present awareness as we move into our weekend. This is a little bit more of an opportunity to really sit in our vibration, coming back to a neutral spine, circle sweeping up. Exhaling, mountain pose. Okay, let's take those feet wide. And we're just going to gently slide it over side to side, pressing the booty back. We might drop the shoulder down. So we're still warming up here a little bit, getting some energy into the body. Pushing back, opening the hamstrings. Warming up that low back with those little baby twists, bringing the shoulder forward. One breath, one movement. finding your flow. Then coming back up to the center, softening the knees, bring the hands down, turning the toes in, heels out. Let's take those thigh bones back, lifting out of the elbows, the armpits, drawing the chin towards the throat, bringing the chest down and through, leading with the belly, let it drop towards the mat, lifting the seat bones and taking the thigh bones back. Deep breaths. Turning the toes out, softening the knees, dropping the hips, and lifting all the way up and out. Let's step and take it up to the top of our mat. We're going to move through some Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. So right up from the top, circle sweeping up, thigh bones are back. Exhale, forward fold, reach it back. So we want to keep that back nice and flat. When we get to that flat point, make sure the weight shifted to the inside of the feet, hollow up the belly, hinge at the hip. Let the head be heavy. Shake it, yes. Oh, feels good in the low back. Hollow up that belly a little bit more. We'll inhale monkey, fingertips come down, bring the shoulders over the fingertips. Again, leading with the belly. So we really drop it down, taking the thigh bones back, softening the knees. So we'll take a right lunge back. So we want to make sure that we can lift right up and out of this. Pressing back through that back heel, front knee over the ankle. Good. Let's go ahead and lift it up. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Let's take that right arm up and back. Lifting the armpit to the sky. Nice deep breaths. Bringing the hand down, and we'll step back to downward facing dog. So we're lifting the elbows, lifting the armpits, leading with the belly towards the thighs, taking the thigh bones back, knee extension, lifting the knees up. Following up the belly. Inhaling plank. Keep those hips lifted. As we exhale, low plank, we're going to shift the weight forward and come down. Upward facing dog, turning the feet under and lifting. Neutral spine. So we bring the chest down, lengthen through the spine, lift the hips, all the way back to downward facing dog. Following up the belly with each exhalation. Each breath in, we take those hips back farther. So we'll take that right foot up to the sky. Pressing back through that left hamstring. Coming up on the left toes, three-legged cat in. And step through. Inhaling lunge, walk it up. And bring the whole rib cage back. Reach it up with that left hand. Roll the shoulder back and lift. Gently coming back, all the way down. Step it up, forward fold. Again, knee extension, lift the kneecaps up towards the sky, shift the weight to the inside of the feet, taking the thigh bones back, hollowing up the belly. Forward fold. Inhaling monkey. Circles. Thigh bones move back as we slip into chair. Lifting the elbows, lifting the armpits, opening the fingers wide, pressing the toe buds down and in. Circle sweeping up. Exhaling to the heart. Taking a moment to check in. Thigh bones are back. Perfect posture. Circle sweeping up. Exhaling, forward fold. Thigh bones move back, hinge from the hip. Inhaling monkey. Hollow up the belly. Lift the thoracic spine as we move into that forward fold. Shake the head out. Shifting the weight to the inside of the feet, lifting the pinky toes, moving the thigh bones back. Inhaling monkey. Dropping the belly, lifting the seat bones. Soft knees, left lunge. Sitting up nice and tall. And again, we should be able to lift out of this as we press down through the back leg. We're going to bring the rib cage right back. Begin to take that breath into the belly, bringing that left arm up. Rolling the shoulder back, lifting the chin to the sky. Dynamic tension through the legs, breathing into the belly. Gently coming down, stepping back to downward facing dog. Lifting the elbows, lifting the armpits. And we're going to take those thigh bones back and make room for the belly to move closer to the thighs. And we do that by lifting the seat bones. Breathing. Letting that focal point be the tailbone moving up towards the sky. With the tilt of the hips, we take the weight off the wrists, out of the feet, And focus around the hips. Like we're unwinding a wheel. Letting the belly fall towards the thighs. Inhaling plank. Shifting the weight forward for low plank, tucking the elbows right into the side body. Bringing the tops of the feet down, shifting through for upward facing dog. So the shoulders are going to come back, scapula together, bringing those hip bones towards the floor, chin to the sky. Relax the booty. Neutral spine, draw the chin to the throat. Lift the hips. Down dog. Lifting the elbows, lifting the armpits. Again, taking the thigh bones back, unwinding the hips. We're going to lift the tailbone. We'll feel that right above the lateral head of the greater trochanter. All those muscles that attach to the hip, the top of the thigh, into the pelvis. Drawing the belly down, lifting the elbows, lifting the armpits. So we'll take that left leg up and back. Three-legged cat. We come up, bring the shoulders over the wrists, tuck it in, arch the thoracic spine, and step through. Pressing back through that back heel, checking the knee in front, raise it up. Bring the whole rib cage back. Pressing out of that back heel, lifting the right arm, rolling the shoulder back, deep breaths. Dynamic tension through the legs. Out through the front knee and back through the back heel. Breathing into the lower belly. And gently coming down. Stepping up to forward fold. Letting the head be heavy. Shifting the weight to the inside of the feet. Hollowing up the belly, so scoop the abs in. Bring the hands behind the legs if that's an option for you. And gently walk it down. Deep breaths into the low back, feel the expansion. Inhaling monkey. Letting the belly drop, lifting the seat bones, taking the thigh bones back, and circle sweep up and out of the hips. Exhaling chair. Lifting the elbows, the armpits. Shifting the weight to the inside of the feet, hugging the upper inner thighs. Circle sweeping up. Exhaling to the heart, taking a moment to check in. Lifting the pinky toes. And we might go ahead and bring the feet in today, if that's an option for you. So the toe buds are touching, we're still lifting the pinky toes. So we're going to feel this more on the lateral calf today. So think about keeping those toes up when we go back in chair pose. Pressing the toe buds down and in. Circle sweeping up. Exhaling chair. Open, inhaling. Keep lifting those pinky toes, exhaling over the top, squeezing in and up with the belly, inhaling open. Keep lifting those pinky toes, pressing the toe buds down and in. And circle sweeping up. Exhaling, forward fold. Booty goes back. Inhaling, monkey. Let's go ahead and take that right foot back. Lunge. And we'll roll it up. Bring the whole rib cage back. So we have that dynamic tension. We're shooting energy forward through the knee and back through the heel. Circle sweep the arms up. Interlace those fingers if that's an option for you. And we're just going to take a little tip to the left. So keep lengthening both arms. Rolling that upper shoulder back. Dynamic tension through the legs. And a little cat action as well. All the way up. Bring the hands down. Let's reach over. We're still in that nice lunge position. Roll the back shoulder back and extend. So we want to turn that belly button towards the inner thighs. Back shoulders rolling back. And gently coming down. Back to center. All the way down. And down dog. One nice deep breaths here, really stretching, opening the hips. Belly button towards the thighs. Begin that unwinding as we lift the seat bones up towards the sky. Inhaling plank. Exhaling low plank. Inhaling up dog. Soften the booty. Neutral spine, lift the hips, down dog. We'll take that right foot to the sky, move into that three-legged cat. We shift the weight forward, coming in, step through. Let's go ahead and heel toe open that right foot so the heel will stay on the mat. Toes off, hands right underneath. I'm going to walk my back foot back just a little bit and shift the weight forward. So we still have that dynamic tension moving out through the front of the knee and back through the heel. So we're really opening up our undercarriage, we'll say. That used to be like a word on the cards. What are you doing, Stan? See, he's got his little pine cones out here he brings in. He brings me treats. Cats. Good. So we feel that nice opening this way. We're going to walk that foot all the way over, possibly. Can I walk my foot over? We'll do this. To where we come down. So we're still on the back foot. Palms are down. I'm going to get bit. And think about, so we want that foot up and back, but we want to bring that hip down. So we might have to keep that, stay on the foot, the balls of the toes there. Pressing back, pressing back. If it's an option for you and you can bring that hip all the way down and soften it into the back foot, good. And walk it back a little bit farther. And we want to keep these toes pretty flexed to protect the knee joint. Hip comes down. Good. If it's, we can come up, which is really opening for the hip flexor because we're pressing the ASIS, that little notch you feel when you feel your hip. Down, shoulders back, leading with the belly forward, lifting the chin. Internally rotating that back leg. So if we gently begin to move our body towards the front knee, walk the hand forward, roll the shoulder back, and lift. So we get even a deeper stretch in there. Gently unwinding. Ooh. Then we'll walk the hands forward. Stand decided to calm down. He had pate for breakfast. It always gets him going. Good. So we're going to, from this position, we're going to kind of pull with those forearms. Draw the belly button forward and internally rotate the back hip. So that means that we're coming in a little bit more. So the leg would be moving like this. We're internally rotating that hip, I think. That might be the opposite on camera. So moving in, and the inner thigh would move up towards the sky, if that makes better sense. Good. So we can hold it right here. We're opening up those hips today a little bit, connecting to our root chakra, our power center. You know, if our root chakra is not open, we can't get to that building yellow light in our third chakra. So let's open these up today. Next option, reach forward with that right hand. Take the left hand down and through, threading the needle. So this is really going to internally rotate that back leg. So listen to your body. We want to move this hip down towards the mat. So lots of places we can go with this. Relaxing the upper body. And gently coming up. Unwinding, turning the back toes under and stepping back to down dog. And let's just notice how one hip feels in comparison to the other. And we'll walk it in to forward fold. Inhaling monkey. Leading with the belly. Here's those wheels at the hips. They're moving back, back, back as we lift the seat bone. Feel all those deep muscles. These muscles get so tight all the time. Lifting out of the booty, bring it all the way up. Weight shifted to the inside of the feet, circle sweeping up, walk those feet together. Flowing chairs. Lift the pinky toes. working the wrists, working the hands. Open the hands wide. Lengthen through the forearm. Tune into all those lower muscles in the arms. Feels great. Hold it here. Bring it down. Lift the pinky toes open. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep the abs in and up. Keep those pinky toes up, hugging the upper inner thighs. Circle sweeping up. Exhaling, forward fold, press the booty back. Shifting the weight to the inside of the feet. Where's those wheels on the hips? Go back. Lifting the seat bone, crown of the head comes down. Inhaling monkey. Softening the knees, and let's take a left lunge back. Roll it up. Dynamic tension out through the front of the knee and back through the heel. Oh, it feels good. And again, we want to bring that back hip, if it's way open in the lunge, bring it down to a line with the heel in the back. Good. Circle sweep those arms up. Bringing the hands together at the top. Bring the whole rib cage back. And we'll take a little bit of a pitch over to the right. Rolling the upper shoulder back. Lengthening through the whole body. Breathing. And up, and out. Cross it over. Here's the twist. Reach it back. Still with the dynamic tension, we're bringing the belly button at least towards the knee. And gently coming back. Bring it down. Stepping back to down dog. Inhaling plank. Low plank. Up dog. Leading with the belly. Neutral spine. Lift the hips. Down dog. Extending that left foot to the sky. Three-legged cat. Stepping in. Lunge. Let's heel toe open. Heel on, toes off. Hands down in front. And again, as I come down into that lunge, I'm going to add that dynamic tension. Forward out through the knee and back through the heel. So that back thigh bone is lifting up towards the sky. Elbows are lifting, armpits are lifting, dynamic tension. Breathing. And I will heel toe in and all the way over. Stanley is now asleep in the chair. Bring the hands forward and flex that foot. And let's go ahead and just come up onto the back toes. And we're going to shift the weight from the big toe out towards the pinky toe. When we do that, we notice that we get more internal rotation at the hip begin. Lifting out of the elbows, the armpits, lifting that back thigh towards the sky. If we're comfortable there, we can come down a little deeper, releasing the top of the foot. We'll walk those hands back. Open up that knee a little bit more. And protecting that side a little bit. And it's, I need to get over that. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Breathing. Again, let's think about bringing that back hip down. So we have that internal rotation. So again, if we think about dropping that right shoulder down a little bit, walking the hand forward and the left shoulder back, we can lift out of that front shoulder and bring the belly button. Relax the booty and back. We'll take more of the weight out into the greater trochanter. Breathing. Lifting. Gently unwinding, very slowly, slowly, slowly. Bringing those arms forward. I felt like that needed a little bit of fascial release there. So when we get into a really nice position and we can really feel the exchange of energy, the moving a little bit, the falling back a little bit, the moving a little bit, the falling back a little bit. And then when we just move into that and hold, the body will release, and that's when we really need to unwind from those times very slowly to let that pattern take effect. Just on a little sidebar note there. Good. So again, we can be right here. We're going to bring the belly forward. So we use those forearms to gently pull us forward. We're going to feel more around in the hip. We want to press that femur bone down into the mat. Running the chin to the throat. Isn't that just like life? You know, the body imitates everything, or we imitate the body, where we go a little bit forward, we fall a little bit back, we go a little bit forward, we fall a little bit back, and then we come up against that boundary and we decide we're not going back. But we just hold. We hold steady. And then it begins to melt. And we move forward. Let's go ahead and reach the other hand out. Threading the needle if that's an option for you. Breathing. Oh, this is my super tight side. I might have to take that in moments. Ah. And we'll gently unwind. I could probably spend another 20 minutes just doing that give and take there. If you need to do that, make sure that you come down at the end of class and you spend that little bit of extra time that you need to open your body today. Let's pop up onto the back foot and step back to downward facing dog. Oh, stretching those thigh bones back, Lifting the elbows, the armpits, unwinding those wheels, letting the head be heavy. Coming up on the toes and walking it in, and we'll find a seat in Hero's Pose. Tops of the feet down. Let's move into a few general lateral flexions. Notice that this movement should be a little bit easier. I went a little deeper into the hip flexors today. Ooh. I do have that turned off, but I must get phone calls. I think that it's, I know there are people that really want to talk to me, but I think that they are like solicitors or whatever they are. They don't even know me. I can't believe that that has not been stopped yet. But anyway, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and come back to center. We'll take the feet over to one side. Drop the seat bones down, anchor in, reaching up, rolling the upper shoulder back. Noticing how the low back feels here in this lateral flexion. Breathing out into the rib cage. And gently come down. Let's switch sides. Sitting up nice and tall, reach up. Roll the upper shoulder back, lengthening the arm, opening up the rib cage, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chin. And gently releasing. Good. Let's go ahead and take it all the way down. Knees bent. Float the arms out to the side and just gently rock the hips side to side. I'm gonna get on my mat back here. Oh, it feels so good. Opening up some space today. Remember to clear all that garbage out of your mind that's just taking up space. There's something new that wants to come in, something new, happy, healthy, loving relationship. Every day is a gift. And coming back to the center, extending those legs out for a little Shavasana. I should let you guys watch Stanley sleep. God, I'm becoming the cat lady. Who knew? Notice our bodies completely relaxing into our mats. Noticing the vibration of our body and the space that surrounds us. Recognizing any area where we need to bring the vibration up to increase the frequency. Just allowing ourselves the ability to receive light, love, energy for those areas of our life. And we'll gently move into a full body stretch. And in a way that's comfortable for you. I almost fell asleep. Good. Coming up to a soft seated position facing the front. It happens sometimes when you just like fall into your mat and you're just so relaxed and like everything is just going so good in your life. And those are the days that we really enjoy Shavasana. Maybe a lot more, maybe for like an hour. But not for me today, maybe later, maybe tomorrow. So I just want to thank you guys for being here today. Let's finish with a deep breath up. Drawing the hands to the heart, connect to your personal power today. Those hips are loosened up and ready to take you out there. Have a great day, you guys. Namaste.